big performance from Boomich.
Yeah, I mean, that actually has to be noted. You're not going to get Boomich carries every map or even every week. You know, that's not even a thing. So that was very lucky for Navi that he played that well, because that was a game that almost went full 30 rounds. But it is something you have to be prepared for. Apex is on the other side of that coin. And he will once in a while have a really heavy carry. And it probably happens more often than Boomich does.
Let's see what they can offer us here. Vitality looking to hang on in this series, looking to take it to Dust 2. Navi looking for a spot at the Major after losing a confirmed Legends placing versus Heroic yesterday. A loss that stung so much, they vetoed Nuke and brought Dust 2 into this series. Will we get there? Time to find out. Vitality to the defense, and the ramp play comes through immediately. Electronic going to be passive as he waits. Smoke over the top, but the CTs see that this is pretty much dark. And even though Electronic gets surprised by that one, the fallback is still there. Bit looking to pressure up Connector. Nothing happens just yet.
So yeah, window gets taken over from the T side, and you can see the CT reaction is to go back into a passive setup. They're still leaning towards A. I think this is the appropriate reaction, but Dupree is well damaged.
Apex trying to get by that murder hole without being a problem.
It's ending A here. One coming out of the halls, looking for a timing. Electronic may have made noise. Is his time limited? Electronic gets traded.
Yeah, Magisk, clean kill on that one as he comes over top at the ticket booth. Bomb still at the base of Connector, now going underpass.
They lost such a key player there. Electronic out of the halls was their only way to divide the attention on the CG side, so they're adjusting accordingly. Now this kind of turns into a lurk, and the bomb is a little bit slow, but also the first person showing it B.
Oh my God.
They're relying on this entry. If he doesn't get out of the halls, they're not even going to be able to plant. Yeah.
Simple, he has to come up from catwalk, but there's such little health for Dupree. I mean, if he can just stop the bomb, then that's one thing. Boomich, with his back turned, a 180 into the bench. Dupree just buying good time.
Oh my
the
God.
plant has to come through now. Great coverage. Dupree is now all that's left over, and I mean, he just feels doomed with such little health.
Oh, he
Navi,
had to get that.
That was a tough one.
Oh, Dupree had to get that. Oh, he
They're
had
able to fight their way out of a very sticky situation.
That was kind of free. That was kind of free. That was the crossfire on the site. Boomich got one half of it, but he had to spin around to get that.
Boomich had his back turned for a solid 3 seconds.
Yeah, that would have been hard to get that bomb down again. So Boomich count as lucky stars. Navi as a whole, I think, made an adjustment that didn't look that sexy. When they had lost Electronic up in halls, they clearly got very uncomfortable. I mean, they smartly made an adjustment to go to the other side. They still could have hit A, but sending the bomb alone through halls, the rest of Boomich's teammates kind of really taking their time. There was a number of ways that could have gone wrong.
Dupree, a deagle kill. Zywoo burned into the open. And Simple, with open arms, accepts that push. Perfecto gonna peel another off of this A site, so maybe Magisk can offer us something, but the scout player in Apex is dead. It's really just jungle that seems problematic for Vitality at this point. Simple, gonna keep it clean. Double headshot into the ticket players, and that is Navi with the 2-0.
Yeah. They wanted to think about that anymore, how awkward that first round was. They got a clean second once for the most part. No money here for Vitality. They can even go into Mac 10s off this, knowing that Vitality have no money. Just instantly win mid with a fast window smoke, some pressure towards Connector. Bomb left back, but they've already made progress and they know that no one's jumped out.
We'll get Dupree onto the boxes. No, not able to hold on to that position. Simple very quickly, just gonna move in. Clears out a bunch of corners. Squats the ladder room. Makes contact with that far pistol player. I like the re-aggression there from Masuda, trying to catch Simple while he is rotating all around. I mean, he is such a pain point for Vitality on this one. Magisk, Mac 10 to the chest, and the dead body. Zywoo, nothing. 5 up here for Navi. That is a excellent An excellent 3-0.
Yeah, that's a moneymaker. They can even keep the MAC-10s completely viable depending on the tactic. This could obviously lead into a B-site hit if they want to, but there's a number of fast tactics on Mirage where you could have a MAC-10 and be good, whether it's fast connector pressure, fast cat splits, or just loud room control, or some kind of Halls pop. But they don't even keep it. Oh, actually, they buy into the op. They get the MAC-10 out for an AK, and they go right into a default. And are looking to play it so simple with a spawn.
Ooh.
Oh my god, right into the brains of Masuda.
Later.
Damn.
B-site left with a hollow head.
That was an insane shot.
And if you thought guns were just going to, be a way to alleviate the pressure.
Bit has no one here at the top of middle. They're flashing. Oh, they flashed.
No!
Oh, they flashed their teammate.
Apex lends Bit a helping hand.
Man.
Betrays Magisk with a flash.
You don't know who to blame, though. He might not have turned properly. Shot gets missed. Okay, and the CTs hit one back.
That's a door left ajar, but Boomich will still punish Apex, who just runs right out through the smoke. I didn't even see a flash with that.
I'm actually not sure why he just ran through that. There was Hall's pressure and A-ramp pressure, and this was a 3v3 for a second.
And your CTs were both rotating around a jungle. You would have been 3 players behind the smoke, ready to just push in and trade frag. Dupree does still have his smoke, so
Boomich is out in the open.
Yeah, this is, and it continues to be.
One smoke for the Halls. But
Zaiwu and Simple both scoped up.
Simple went under Balk. Still worried about CT. Zaiwu might clear him, but the position of Apex will be the one to counter the CTs and Dupree. I think he just wants to try to grab this op if he can. We'll see if he can even save.
He lines him up, but Simple with another clean op headshot locks in a 4th consecutive for Na'Vi. T-side starting well. A drop kick to start that off. Poor Masuda sent back to the Stone Age.
So a beautiful shot, and they found a timing to push into underpass, and Bit was incredibly vulnerable in that position in underpass, and they tried to flash him. But not only does he dodge the flash, Magisk, who's supposed to peek, eats it. That's just not the way you want to see that round go down. But even from there, Apex running through the jungle smoke with no flash. That's a play where he felt like he was losing, but from our perspective, they didn't lose yet. Yikes.
Shots into the legs of Masuda, and look how stranded they are. Boomich doesn't want to offer them the kill, but I mean, these two CTs, they still just have to fight this. They're stuck. Dupree's trying to push upwards, and he actually gets away with this.
Yeah, he actually played that pretty scared.
Electronic falls down into the B site, dies to the deagle of Zaiwu, who then quickly repositions and has Dupree help in from Cat. That one M4 pushing top mid, finding a kill, falling back Cat, getting another, and then Masuda still losing out to Bit. A recoverable situation here from Na'Vi as Bit doubles into that Cat setup, and all of a sudden, we have Na'Vi alive and kicking.
Yeah, now they know there's actually 1B. Everyone in a rotator spot. This would be an incredible mid-round to win. And it feels like they've done the hard part. One player left here on Zaiwu, and he has 30 HP. They clear Get Right. He's obviously dead meat, and they do go for it. Instant headshot, of course.
A jump. Oh.
2 on 5 from Na'Vi. Shout out to Bit for taking care of himself in mid. 2 on Cat, 1 in connector, and he walks up onto the steps and separates all those fights perfectly.
Does whatever he damn well wants.
Mollied Cat and then watched his molly.
And Magisk, has to just grab that AK and let this slip. Na'Vi's 5th by way of 2v5.
What a beautiful round from Bit.
Oh, and Dupree was trying his damnedest. That was such a nice play. Gets so quickly up Cat to come try and help out Zaiwu, who is obviously calling that he's under pressure, but doesn't really have anybody nearby. The top mid player had to come all the way reeling through Catwalk, and it looked good. It looked good, but Bit looks that much better.
Yeah. Honestly, shocked at how kind of careful he was about watching his molly. You'd think that would be respected. But such a good read on this play. Look at this. I mean, yeah, so scared of connector, but immediately just handles everything. Oh, that was a bit of a freebie, man. Na'Vi did not look good there. Boomich had 2 players running up mid towards him. They did not have an advantage to kill him, but he was terrified. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and with that shot, Simple 11-1. Apex jumps down bottom middle, trying to maybe join Dupree, but instead, I mean, he was about to get hit from underpass if it wasn't top mid.
Wow.
Bro, Apex kind of throwing himself into some sticky situations.
Yeah.
And I tried to highlight it coming into the game. Like, he's in a very compromised spot when it comes to mid. He's going to be a key piece to a lot of these rounds, and he's running through smoke. He's being found in the middle of the open.
He's just such a crazy, crazy man, isn't
He is who he is. And sometimes it works. Right now, it hurts. Navi. Gonna find their way easily into this A site. Magisk has been found while this B apartments push nets vitality. Nothing. 6 in a row.
And Bits frying too. Wasn't really even stand out on Inferno. Oh, they're gonna kill him in the exits too? Can't even let him save? No, okay.
They'll try.
They'll at least survive here.
Navi with a ferocious start to Mirage.
The other day we saw 3 Mirage games in a row, and then Stown had the 1.99 rating versus Heroic. And then Simple came through in the next map and had like a 2.27 rating on Mirage right after him.
You think you're good?
Yeah.
Let me show you great.
Right now, Simple is 0.10 or more ahead of any other player at the event, with also the tied for the most maps played.
You don't sound surprised.
It's a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy when that is just his average. Look at this shot, bro. Blows
So
him
sick.
away.
That's so sick.
ZywOo has no chance.
I mean, could he even really see him? Was it just timing? Like, that was disgusting.
I think I just watched ZywOo's soul evaporate.
It's made of water.
I don't know.
I think he would pick Squirtle as his starting Pokemon. I could see
ZywOo?
it. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he's a Bulbasaur kind of guy.
A Bulbasaur?
Yeah, you can see that too, right?
Yeah, I guess I could see that because he lives on a farm.
He has chickens.
Yep.
He does indeed.
And probably some plants. Four map win streak versus solid teams on Mirage for Navi. 16-5 versus OG and Heroic on Mirage. 16-11 versus Heroic most recently. Last loss to G2 at Cato.
Somebody's got to send Simple the memo, dude. CZ? So outdated.
Dude, I just switched off the CZ. Maybe I should switch back.
Smoke to mid window.
I just switched to 1280 by 960 as well. The GOAT res.
Whoa. This guy. Oh, Apex. Okay, that's, you know what? That's just a little sigh of relief.
All of France needed that kill right
Yes.
there. They needed it.
A lot of things have not been going Apex's way, so for that smoke spam to come through, hang on to the 5v4. That's how Vitality feel right now.
Is he walking into this? Apex
win.
walking through the middle of the site. Oh my god.
A double up from Perfecto. They're really putting the pressure onto the shoulders of ZywOo, and with that flash comes a Molotov. He's going to be burned into the open, takes Electronic down, and jumps over to the garbage can. 35 seconds for Navi to still get this bomb planted. If they can just lock in jungle, they'd be good, but Dupree does still hold this line. Simple quickly punches in those digits. Masuda finds Perfecto, so it's a simple clutch and a no-scope first. A second shot right there, and versus ZywOo, he goes over top. He holds, and he hopes. He falls back down. His 14th kill in 7 rounds. If he can just kill ZywOo. A battle of the and he does it every time. Oh my god. World class. An absolute phenom. He takes those shots with confidence.
Wow. What a way to go 7-0. And yeah, right, all right, okay.
How is that what happens next?
All of France needed that.
Apex. I'm so sick of this guy.
God damn. Was it two no scopes or one
Two
quick
no-scopes,
scope?
dude.
Yeah.
And you saw when he jumped on the triple box, he even, like when he had that one shot as Zywoo was on top of Ticket,
Yeah,
that was also an attempted no-scope.
He did, yeah.
He
gave
just
it a shot.
attempted 3 no-scopes.
He did.
And landed 2 of them.
And still won the round. When's it going to get boring? You know?
Never.
When's it going to get boring?
Never.
That's what I want to know.
As long as Simple plays Counter-Strike, this game will never die. I mean, he just pushes what's possible. Apex looking for another scout kill.
He could do it.
Missed shot. Good damage on the follow-up. Great grenade as well. So this one looking winnable. Magisk, he's going to use the assists from Zywoo and Apex, but Boomich
Both
on
spotted.
the recovery. He's going to fall back into Apex's pistol. Fire at the feet of Electronic. And 100 health on Apex as he stands up. A 3K from Apex. Puts his team on his shoulders. That was a solo scout buy that worked for Vitality. Not the way you'd expect them to break through this spree of Na'Vi victories.
Yeah, it's a really nice. I mean, such an insane shot from Apex as well to kick it off. But we'll say there's a few of these rounds, man, where Apex is the one who is allowing Na'Vi to get back into it, and he needs to be a bit more careful. I hate to say, Apex, here's how risky you can be, because you kind of take the good with the bad with a player like him. Definitely, there's spots where I feel like it's like a clear mistake with the kind of aggression that he's partaking in. That last round, he was just like walking through the middle of the site with the A attack coming through, and I guess he didn't know it. But where was he going to end up exactly is the question. Looks like the B site is about to come under fire.
Well-timed nade at the least.
Yeah, that's solid. Oh, Masuda playing fence. He has no nades. He doesn't even have a smoke for himself here.
Free, gonna be able to help out. Oh, 2 kills for, no, excuse me, that's Masuda into the mix.
Oh.
He's the one with the double bit. Hits the headshot, jumps immediately outwards. Boomich holds off on the bomb plant. Thinks about instead dropping it for Cat, but it just sits inside that smoke. Zywoo, he's stuck inside of the market. Bit's gonna hear that movement. Oh, and another one. Bit is looking to add his name to the highlight reel, but he can't spray down Magisk. Boomich comes out, dropped to 23 health, gets the kill versus Magisk. Apex right there on top of him, an escape around the corner. Apex gives chase. Boomich looks to lock in the headshot, but it's Apex with the kill, the clutch, and a second for Vitality.
Yeah, he's just holding down. He's holding down the mouse 1, pressing on the pedal.
There's a piece of utility in that play that I'm a little curious
I actually
about.
don't know why they
In the
smoked
apartments,
inside
right?
the market. Yeah, because it smoked too high up, so I'm not exactly sure.
The
The only
thing
thing it would cover is the
boost.
bricks boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would only cover the bricks boost to the window. Yeah. So I guess there is that for sure. Maybe they thought it was a cat setup, and in that case, that would help.
Seems like a read. We have seen that boost at times.
Yeah, it can
sometimes
it can be annoying. Especially if the rotators come off mid, for example. In a mid setup, they'll bricks boost first, and then they can try to see into the window. So that could have been a counter. It would have been cool to see that come into play.
very niche.
It is all about small advantages. That situation could have got really ugly. I wonder why Masuda was out of nades completely in that spot. You know, usually only play fence if it's a really bad situation. So, almost never. All
right, critical situation for Vitality. They pick up that second consecutive. Then immediately just apply the pressure to Palace in round 10. Electronic dead. Masuda takes over. Na'Vi Navi trying to figure out how to pull this off with just 3 Deegs and a Glock. Apex, a bit of a lifeline right now for Vitality, right? We come into this game praising Boomich for his performance on Inferno. Apex was looking a little squirrely in a couple of these rounds.
Oh, man.
But he did also get that scout impact followed by the 1vx clutch. Simple.
That's a M4 they can take back if they'd like.
Yeah, with the smoke they'll get it. Deagle thrown to Boomich, so that's everybody with something to work with for Navi.
They would have heard him running back, but do they know how many other T's are in place right now?
Apex trying to make a move.
They've got the underpass walk up. Apex is going to take this hard angle. He immediately goes down to the M4 of Dupree.
On 65 health, he walks up there.
Probably won't expect Natus to refresh their spot, but he misses a few bullets. Oh my god. Oh no.
Man, advantage. Now Masuda, he could just still sit inside A site.
Yeah, they used the smoke. Oh, they took over
Boost.
window.
Zywoo's going to get blindsided. Simple instead doesn't get the kill. They're going to come running up connector. Masuda behind boxes.
Oh, he's missing everybody by accident. This
There's
is
the
so
jump.
close. No way.
Oh, he gets Simple over the back. Perfecto finds the bang. 10 seconds left. It's Zywoo versus Perfecto. Perfecto doesn't even have armor, so as he goes for this bomb plant, Zywoo ends it, and what could have been fizzles out, but
Jesus.
Navi makes Vitality sweat.
That's crazy. The amount of awkward moments there, the amount of timings, the amount of good kills too, I mean, from Navi, but they just, yeah, too many of those first attempts. Bullets missed. Very scary. And they get that third round, but it's so pricey.
Yeah, huge cost. And with that cost, I feel like Navi, they can smell the blood in the water.
Two push under right now, and Electronic, I think, is going to have it called. So let's see if he watches this properly.
He keeps thinking about looking away. Look at that, caught with nades. If only he had kept his head on a swivel. Dupree comes back up from underpass.
Oh, what?
Another turn of affairs.
What?
Bit and Perfecto both low, but from 3v5 to 3v3, you know they're going to take this. And they still have somebody kind of locked into the apartments. Both teams aware of it. Masuda just wants to get away.
The thing is, Bit doesn't have the HP to chase down Masuda, and he's actually just going to try to evacuate over to the A site while they still have this lurk-in window. And we've talked about this before, but having ladder room control can still be very helpful towards an A split. Simple if he peeks off Cat into connector, for example, he can help them if any CT forgets. Oh, timing. Shadow. Oh, okay, Masuda wins that. His gun's swinging around. But this can also feel like the B split is coming. So Masuda's looking up in the halls. They're still tucked connector.
Zywoo just needs to land this one. Easy does it versus Perfecto. Bit in an unlikely situation as Apex comes over top of the stairs, grabs an AK for Vitality's 4th round win.
Yeah, close call. They almost make it work. I can't believe Bit wins that duel versus Underpass. That was just disgusting. He's in that zone right now. I mean, like, you know, all of last year was like every game Bit was winning duels like that, but he's not been in super incredible form recently.
It's 4 in a row. It's recovery mode for Vitality.
Oh.
They took their beating in the first 7. They've gotten up, dust themselves off. They've had to claw their way back into this. 17-5. Simple.
Damn. Another 4 rounds to go as well.
And then you've got to deal with the Navi CT have.
I feel like Zywoo's been pretty careful, pretty reliable so far. He'll miss one, but he'll spot one.
It's information gained. Electronic already exiting ramp. Tucking into this spot. Smoke will go past him.
Oh.
Could be the Deagle.
Yeah.
Quick crack of the whip from Electronic, and
Man, if they throw one flash, he's already got a lead. I don't think they have any utility, though. Oh, yeah, they won't even be able to help him.
nades go
Oh,
past.
2 spotted, 1 CT, 1 under balcony. Electronic misses his first shot.
And everybody's already tagged. Look at this. Kill
Nicely
feed
done.
flooded full of Navi deaths. tons of assists on that one as well, so just well-timed from Vitality. The grenades land on the money. Perfecto playing dodgeball with frag grenades. Oh, Dupree just kills Magisk. Okay.
I think
Was he
it was
falling?
when he was falling.
It was when he was falling, right?
He literally just got unlucky and a bullet hit Magic. The magic bullet.
No such thing as friendly fire.
Yeah.
Poor Magisk.
Wow.
With that bullet's got to go somewhere.
Yeah. No way. Ever since Magisk left Astralis, Dupree hates him, you know?
Oh, man.
It's kind of a $5,000 death.
Yeah, that's like, it's funny for, I think it's funny.
It is, yeah.
It's funny.
No, it is, you're right.
I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh
Zywoo, he's got a handful of bit underneath him, but Apex helps out. That top mid contest goes very nicely for Vitality. This is the heads-up gun round, a big one for Vitality as they continue to try and get a lead at the end of this CT half. They're looking to one-up Na'Vi with 8 rounds in a row. And this one is flawless.
Wow.
Not a single point of damage to Na'Vi's name.
Hell yeah, that was a sick setup. You know, top mid control, they deal with underpass, and then everyone coming up A. Yeah, there's only one player on the site, but he's sitting under balcony, and they don't molly him. They don't molly him. They molly top balcony, and he stays alive. Rotation comes in.
Please, Zywoo. Please save us.
Oh, is this the point of the major where Apex says we need you? Well,
Yeah.
We can't win, and then they win.
Yeah, he's going to try to do it. Back-to-back majors.
And get to top 8. Uh-oh.
Missed smoke.
Could be on purpose. Sometimes you miss a smoke to keep the CTs in window while you rush B.
That's what I say when I miss smokes.
Fallen actually did this a long time ago.
Apex going to take out Bit's legs. Shoots him in the knees. They're going to do it again. Look at this. This is the smoke we were talking about. If you guys didn't catch it a few rounds prior, we say it only blocks off the bricks.
We could look from Dupree's position, but yeah, it'll pretty much only block bricks.
If he plays ahead of it, it's not a problem. Masuda knows that one's gone by, but Dupree very quickly, very swiftly sweeps it away. Simple response. And Zywoo into position fast enough to just push all of this onto the shoulders of Boomich. He gets swarmed, and Vitality. What hell of a resurgence.
Sometimes, because of B exec nades, sometimes they take a long time to land. Like, for example, the market window. So you kind of have excess smokes if you're going to hit the site. Sometimes you don't even need one. So you might throw the market window smoke to land after, but you still might get opt on your way in because you can't wait for that thing to land first. So that might be a reason they're just saying, okay, well, we have $300 extra bucks on this attack. Let's use it just for this one position to help us get out of the window.
Sure.
And if it's 1 of 2 spots they're in, I mean, that could be the difference between that and a plant.
They almost saw the man in underpass. Oh, but Magisk comes away with 2 health and a kill.
Electronic's mad. That's his play.
Yeah, Perfecto's going to come get him. No reason for Magisk to survive this. He has 2 HP, and he is locked in underpass. But you know what? Now he's actually got teammates trying to fight tooth and nail. There it is, the rescue mission to get Magisk.
Yeah, they supported it. I mean, they had the smoke in middle. They had a teammate in connector. VIP treatment for Magisk.
And suddenly, I'm impressed. Vitality, they're shooting for the 8 rounds in a row. Like, I thought this was going to be a domination. And now they go into Palace. Simple, lies in wait, changes position. You want some? Come get some. Apex on the closest of corners. Simple doing the dance of death. And this time, the no-scope is not there for him. Here comes Zywoo, locking it in from triple with a double off shot, making a trio of kills on the top of connector as Vitality go from 0-7 to 8 rounds straight.
8 rounds straight. Look good doing it. A lot of mid control in there. Got to be feeling pretty good because it started out like another Mirage loss for them. Again, they're fighting back against an 0-6 loss streak on this map versus their best opponent so far. But then to come back 8 rounds at the end, it's Na'Vi who are going to be feeling bad now.
Sort of, you know, scratching their heads, like what happened?
Yeah, it is kind of the...
All kicked off by Apex with the 3K scout round.
The 3K scout, they never looked back.
Dumpstered Simple top mid, and from that point forward, Vitality knew We can do this.
Yeah, and not just that, but he just didn't die in like these silly ways.
He did
for the rest of the half.
Yeah.
Because he was just kind of giving away strong positions a number of times.
If Apex could go back, I'm sure there's a few decisions in the first 7 rounds that he just decides not to make. But you know,
No,
losing rounds isn't as bad as losing your character. Simple double Berettas. About to rock Vitality if they try to come out from Palace. Bit shaves Apex off of the underground.
You don't want to go there when you know there's a connector player in the first place, but now there's Simple too.
Oh, way too easy. 2 guns, 3 kills. Palace belongs to the king.
They were kind of waiting for that, weren't they? Hunted down underpass. Simple literally face turned towards Palace and nobody exposed to it.
And with that 3K, he is 22-9.
Damn. I'm going to look at his past Mirage performances alone. Let's just see.
The Woo can offer us nothing.
I swear, Simple is almost as good as Brokey these days.
Simple, not going to be able to get any others. It's Boomich to end it, but a pistol comfortably in the back pocket of Navi to restart the war machine that we saw take that 7 rounds straight. It's been a little while since they were able to win one. Pistol's the great equalizer. Now Vitality going to have to get through what is a 3 A1S buy from the side of Navi.
Simple 4 maps ago got 65 kills on Mirage.
In what? How many OTs?
Okay, it was 37 to 34. Remember that AGO game?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm like, why are we not talking about that then? What is this?
In regulation. What?
What is this?
Electronic going 3 and 14?
No, this thing.
I just noticed that. Yikes. The cheerleader stack.
V-I-T-O-L-I-T-Y. Vitalité. Vitalité. Ah!
Yeah. How's it go?
La 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 vitalité. That is burned into my head ever since we had a crazy little pack of Vitality fans swarm a hotel in Copenhagen.
You give Apex half an ounce and the chance start.
I don't know what that was.
That was
cursive.
Some kind of code.
Runes. And ruins for Vitality because, yeah, that's money. Perfecto ace.
I'll let that sizzle. Nicely done with the MP9. How much money was that? So much. 2,400, 2,700 with the pistol kill. No deaths.
Money.
Money.
That's a set of 7s on the slots. Jackpot. Navi to the lead.
Oh, 33 actually. 4 kills. Damn.
That's why I don't do math. The numbers go up and the numbers go down. Right now, the numbers lean the way of Navi on the scoreboard. A missed shot from Simple. Believe it or not.
Oh, no. I had it right the first time. Sorry for taking time out of your day to correct myself.
You sure? Final answer?
Locking it in.
From Simple, looking for targets. He knows they're behind those boxes, just can't do anything about it. They'll throw a grenade all the way in. That's a quarter of ZywOo's health. A little dunk on Apex for 4. Trying to get this 3-man core pushed up catwalk. Bit's about to have his hands full. Oh my god, and his head full as well, full of lead. Masuda, insta headshot. Perfecto can't get anything else, and this op of Simple is now dropping more than one shot, but he drops the bomb, and that could be huge. But he gets swept away by Dupree, and the B site belongs to Vitality. Fire on the feet of Magisk, but he'll still commit to that plant, no problem.
Damn.
The T-side take their 9th. We are tied yet again.
That was really painful to watch. After one guy goes down on Cat, the way that they turn the corner so quickly. Okay, if Simple picks one off, Perfecto's probably a little bit more comfortable. If Simple gets 2, of course, that's a total release of pressure on the site. So those op shots draws just allowed Vitality to scale faster and faster. But credit to them for continuing to go forward as quick as they did. But Perfecto's spot ended up looking really, really bad. And then Simple just ran out of space within a few seconds. And, yeah, I mean, Vitality won. They don't have all the money in the world, but they might be able to kill Boomich. Maybe not. That's an interesting call.
There were chances, man. Simple had chances, and he had that back sight.
Yeah.
But a few dropped op shots. Vitality happy to swarm him.
Yeah, Perfecto's really relying on him there. Because he doesn't want to have to peek around the corner they're already at get, right? But he also has to deal with the hall split. So his position was just not good to be in, but he didn't have time to be somewhere else because his teammate just died at the corner of Cat. After the turn off on the bricks.
Simply too much to handle.
He was in a really good spot to catch a lurk out of halls.
Blade thinking hard.
Stares pensively. The stoic.
Time to recover, Navi. Boomich going to be the key piece, the kingpin of round 19. They're going to try to set him up with Electronic. Magisk going to have to take both these players, but an insta headshot gives Electronic a gun. Oh, they could quickly just work their way up Cat if they really want to scramble here, but Boomich just got Dupree through the connector smoke.
Oh, yeah, they're already kind of stacked over towards the B site. Okay, Zywoo's in the window, and I think they kind of half want to pause. There's a chance to kill Simple. Coming up the steps right now. He gets a shot off on Masuda, but it's through the floor. Doesn't do that much damage. 2-2 to sites. I'd still rather be Navi in this position, but at least Vitality have killed one of the lurkers. Now, this is one position where this spot in the site, you know, could be the one to win, especially if the time goes low enough. And look at Boomich.
He's getting to the right position.
Starting to mosey on over to the B site. This one from Bit. It's really not fun to play. But on low time, teams make mistakes. That AK crossing the window now.
Boomich still hasn't reloaded.
He's gotten to the doorway. Oh,
my
he
God.
goes down instantly.
Now all of a sudden they get out from the B apartments. Bit in position. He is stuck in this spot and not able to get anything else. Masuda turning this on its head. 3 kills for him. Great recovery. He kills Simple down in the underground. And then clears this B bomb site. Electronic with the retrieved AK. But he's 3 and 15. Oh, and Masuda is going to give us his 4th to give Vitality that 10th. A damn nice try from Boomich.
Yeah.
So clean to kill Magisk. The spray on the Cat player through smoke.
Masuda has recovered his scoreline heavily, and on this T side was also the one to get that lightning fast entry, turning the corner on Cat as well. Saving Vitality in a couple of spots now.
Yep. Showing his value here. As Vitality pull back ahead, 10 rounds to 9. And Navi finding themselves on a full buy. We got Dupree trying to get around that Cat smoke. Electronic within connector. He's not alone. No, Simple right there with him.
Yeah.
And shots in both directions. These CTs with bullets whizzing by them. Walking around the danger zone. Little gap for Electronic. He's looking to catch Apex and will do so wonderfully. Turns it around towards Palace. And doesn't get that second just yet. Zywoo's scoped up now on that very same gap. So if Electronic comes in for second servings, he may be given his just desserts.
I was going to say, man, Electronic, he's a connector specialist, and he should be able to get a lot of easy kills, actually, because he's so smart about the way that he plays connector. But right now, he's not himself. Running really low on confidence. You just don't see him at these score lines, you know, 2 maps in 1 tournament. It's not been a good run from him so far. But there is a key frag. I mean, that shuts down all the pressure towards the A site. Look how much time it bleeds off the clock. We're crossing 40 seconds now.
Dupree's still just locked into ladder.
He just has such an enormous amount of responsibility. As we can see from the minimap, you know, Electronic, he is not going to have support if they come out of halls, into window, from ladder room, in connector as well. He just has to win his duels.
Zywoo post.
They're gonna try to catch him lurking here. Oh my God! What?
Boomich through the ticket, gets blasted away. Dupree falls out of ladder. Electronic will bring one down. That's Magisk taken out of it. Zywoo, his 6th sense tingling, 6 seconds on the clock. Dupree's looking to strike this down. Oh, but the bomb plant, it's been denied. The bomb plant gets denied, and Navi will tie at 10.
Yeah, no time to actually pull that off. I mean, they didn't have significant control there. That's a bit of a flub from Vitality. Yes, there are some nice kills from Navi, but really, the only thing that they had to do on that round was Electronic kills 1 at the bottom of connector, and everything slows down. They literally hit the most ridiculous frag in the world just to get in the site. And then they missed they didn't have a ticket smoke, I'm assuming. I don't know what that ticket smoke was. That could have been from the CT side for a one-way, but, you know, that's not doing anything for the T side.
No.
Potentially got interrupted by a molly. Maybe that's the case. That would be actually sick.
Masuda and Dupree, the only AKs here for Vitality. Looking to recover this. If not, they're offering momentum to Navi. This is going to be a key round as we are in the final 10 of regulation. And Simple's just going to stay posted on this. He dares you to peek. Oh, he misses. And that's 2 AKs now getting into Tetris. Boomich is going to smoke himself off. He's surviving, but barely.
What?
And he gets the headshot to Masuda. He is just dodging danger. Still alive in this. He's got a player also just on the edge of smoke. Electronic and Simple come swinging outwards, and Boomich, he is just invincible. Magisk, the only player to do anything in this one for Vitality. Navi own this A site.
No way, man. Boomich, buy a lotto ticket. That is so ridiculous, dude. He had no play he could have made, and the smoke area was so small. That was the easiest spam ever. Bullets go outside of his head like a chalk outline on a dead body. But it shoots back.
I don't understand how not even one of those rounds hits him.
I don't know. And he just aimed straight.
Just shoot back.
Literally off audio. I mean, full credit for that. He lined that up well.
And the support system there for Boomich after as well, right? Electronic and Simple both just simultaneous swings.
Okay, they didn't take it for granted. But Vitality quickly organize on this B lean. Okay, deep molly comes through. They really don't have much to work with here.
Man.
Are we even talking about a single flash?
Nope.
No one's got anything.
We got a Deagle and a P250.
It's hard to justify no flashes at all, but if they want to grab an op again, I guess Dupree doesn't want to invest. This could just be a thinking round for Vitality as they creep towards the B site. You know, this looks like one where you just want to skip forward, but from Vitality's perspective, they want to get kills, any kills that they can get, before inevitably losing. So they should take it seriously.
Perfecto's playing with nades. Gonna track Masuda as he jumps out the window first. First to exit, first to fall. And this test passed with flying colors. Apex will get 1 frag. That's the only thing Vitality are able to nab here in this one as Navi reestablish a lead.
Yeah, they at least take him out. I think a timeout is going to be called. Maybe they can talk about some stuff. Now, Vitality definitely still have odds in this game. We've seen some really good mid attacks as well. I think they're on level with what we're seeing from Navi. They clearly know how to come for the CT side. On the other side of things, Electronic still has a chance to redeem himself. He's at such an important spot here on CT where there's, even in this match, a ton of mid pressure, so he's going to see a lot of action. So you're almost always going to see rounds come down to his opening engagements.
And he is the last player that just kind of needs to get into the game, right? Everybody on Vitality's side offering something.
Yeah.
And for the moment, Simple has been picking up the slack that Electronics score leaves to grab.
But he can't replace where he is on the map.
Exactly.
So that's what's really important. And we see the game plan is leaning into him as well. I mean, I would definitely look at the scoreboard and say, yeah, let's keep putting pressure on mid.
Time to turn it up. Simple will be boosted into ladder. We saw that reservoir of smoke grenades left in the Vitality T-spawn.
I think they're constantly going underpass to make sure that Simple hasn't, Electronic hasn't dropped out of the window in the beginning of the round. The boost will offer up no engagement here. And Apex is coming out from underpass. Yeah, Electronic again. We see his first pressure point. They walk out middle, and Electronic finds a creative way to approach that, actually.
Wow, Apex picks up the kill.
On Bit.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. I think he's going to go try to cover his teammate. Well, this early portion of the round has been won from Vitality. That's all they'll have to think about.
Immediate rollback, grabs bomb. Looks like mid's still the intended target. Apex not going to be able to help Zywoo try to pinch down into connector, and then it's given up. Electronic decides to skate back into safety of jungle.
Yeah, can't do too much more.
He has no incendiary, no smoke, just that one flash for him to work with. Perfecto's utility on Catwalk, a frag. So really just open lines of sight, which could still play into their hand if they're able to pinch it, but Perfecto goes all the way back into the B site. Apex, oh, he takes a chance. And Electronic's going to take some spam damage. Dupree's able to end him. Boomich takes his helm here inside of jungle. Dupree locked into the corner, and the bomb given to what is 3 CTs stacked atop it. Zywoo looking to recover. 3 immediate kills back the other way, and Vitality stay within striking distance, trailing Na'Vi by 1.
Wow, we were watching Zywoo, and what a shot by Masuda. 2 instant headshots in that 2-on-3 situation. Those rotations looked like it was going to be too much to deal with. Look at that.
Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Insane adjustment onto Simple. What a way to earn that. Damn. You know, one thing I'll say is, you know, even though he's having such a bad game, he's not playing like it. He's still playing confidently, which is really important. I mean, his job description doesn't change just because he's having an off day. No one's going to take his spot. And Na'Vi are also keying into the fact that Vitality are leaning in his direction. So I think that's what we saw a lot of these rotations, this late connector control and the hit towards the A site. They're calculating that. But it's aim that wins the rounds with Masuda and his 2 beautiful headshots.
It just looked like they had so much control, but crisp kills at the end of the day make a world of difference. Na'Vi back under question here. They bottom out the banks. Looking for that quick mid clash, but Vitality posturing more so towards A out of the gate. We'll see if Boomich can get away with another highway robbery.
Yeah, you see he dumps his whole kit because he's worried about this when they go for squeeze for mid control after seeing the smoke that they will hit A site, and now the CTs are starting to come back. And this is also the added value of taking over mid. You've got fast rotations to both sides.
Na'Vi trying to get ahead of this.
Zywoo has been finding these jackknife op frags out of A ramp.
Unlikely to get caught off guard.
Picked the wrong spot for Boomich.
High alert here from Na'Vi. Zywoo walks out.
Could still get mollied on default, and they're worried about it. Yeah, it's coming now, and he used his smoke earlier, so he can't smoke himself out.
Oh, it's desperate, but he's found a little bit of a pocket, and he even dinks Zywoo down to 10. Smoke grenades come up in front of jungle. Bit offers some fire through. Electronic on stairs drops bomb, and this could be a world of hurt for Vitality. Masuda trying to fight for it. Gets the bomb back at least. 45 seconds. CT swarming. Here comes the push above ticket. Perfecto resides in smoke. And now we get the mid lurk. Dupree, he's going to shoot Electronic in the back of the head. Sprays into the smoke. Perfecto, there's one. But Magisk with the double. And Bit goes down. Vitality tie at 12.
God damn. Let's go, Magisk. Oh, Apex is out of the seat now. That's hype. What a way to win. Off the lurk from Dupree. Tagging 1, but seeing 2 more. And that's all the info he needed to get Dupree, his Danish brother, on the same page. Man, almost a sick hold there from Na'Vi. Very fine margins. And we saw Perfecto actually used a creative piece of cover there for Electronic, right-clicked a nade in front of the stairs as Electronic was sitting there fighting, nearly got him out of that position. But then Dupree came in for the counter. That was a hard one to read. I don't even think he started out mid on that default. Full A attack almost goes wrong. Look who's fragging.
Critical time to offer us a three-piece. And again, you know, the bottom of Vitality's scoreboard, nearly as high as its top.
They're repeating the exact same rounds. Top mid smoke, window
Close
smoke.
pistol.
Yeah. Oh.
3 players though. Boomich never really had a chance in hell.
Yeah.
Felt good about the likelihood of maybe catching one, but he falls into the snake pit of Vitality's A setup. Simple looking to make that Deeg sing. Incendiary's destined for the site, and that's Electronic's head popped. Push out to triple, Perfecto killed towards mid, so the pitch is definitely on. Simple, now taken down. Bit, he somehow gets 2 kills with just that one USP. Hey, you take what you can get, but Vitality, they'll take the lead.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They are so close to doing this, winning Mirage.
Breaking the curse.
Breaking the curse. 0-6. They would go 1-6 with this win, but more importantly than anything else, apart from a map streak, is just getting to map 3. They win. They qualify to the major. That's what's on the line. We've got a jovial Zywoo.
Job's not done just yet.
Squad that looks more like themselves. A hyped up Apex.
Light utility for Navi's 26th. Simple to the top of stairs. Smoke on Palace, ramp peeks his, sees the nades, blinded, finds Masuda, and Vitality are looking to just charge headstrong into this A site.
Whoa.
Simple! Wow. Finds Dupree. Apex, he tries to prioritize plant, but Bit comes in with a crucial kill, and suddenly Vitality left grasping at air. Oh, they try to stop the hemorrhaging. And a kill versus Simple could certainly help. You've got the X factor, the Z factor of Zywoo alive and kicking. And he just found a little bit of a timing.
Yeah, he's thinking. And Magis is clearing, over top of the balk.
Oh,
Zywoo gets shot in the side. Oh my god.
Just
Man, this is brutal because, dude, the attack was just fine. Simple gets literally a kill, half flashed, over top of the stairs. That one was definitely skill, though. He saw a nade coming over. He was crouched, waiting for that opportunity and lined up a beautiful shot. The second one just threw the smoke on the cross. That's lucky. That's fortunate. And then Bit actually peeks over top of the stairs. Apex goes for the wrong plant. He doesn't think anyone else is, I guess, by connector or hoping they'll get some space. But, of course, that's going to be in full view off the corner of the stairs, no matter what smokes you have.
Whoa, Magis tries to get out.
Man, they actually have no money.
Faster than ever before.
2 AKs. Man, this is a big investment.
Yep. Bro, this could be 14 and 15 in the bag for Navi, but Boomich, he doesn't survive this time.
What in the hell?
Just tries to throw the smoke down, caught off guard by the tenacity of Vitality, electricity, as they come out of that A ramp and instantly disappear.
Jesus, it's a reset.
It's a recovery.
Can they keep up with the nades, though? We've got 2 full kits on Perfecto and Simple. So Vitality using what they have left, I mean, that is their last smoke at a minute 5. Could they afford to pull back off of that A attack is the question. They have to keep it extremely simple right now. And I think Navi know that they're broke. The best resource they have is the number of bodies on this attack.
An eventual A split, and we start to see the CTs peel back a little. Bit crosses the right side of window. Zywoo just takes his head clean off. Electronic staring at his shoes. Gets at least 2, and now turns his attention back to the fight. It's flawless from Electronic. 3 kills as he stands up in a critical moment.
Damn, that's the mark of a great player right there. Such a terrible first half. Key position in the second half, and plays it like he's been playing well the whole time.
You mentioned it, even when his score was still in the bottom, he wasn't playing well, but he was playing as if he was. Making the decisions he needs to dominate, and Navi have found 14. And the 15th should slide right through with it.
And Simple touches 30 off of that one kill as well.
He picked up the slack just long enough for Electronic to get his game underway. Vitality gonna need a miracle or overtime. Just when you thought they lift that curse, Mirage continues to be their burden.
We've seen this mid setup a number of times. Comes down to Simple hitting his first shot. If his teammate gets shot in the back.
Both players at mid, good to go. It's a double from each of them. Simple, not gonna fall. Masuda tagged down to 4, and that is an easy sweep for Navi's 15th.
Wow, is it gonna be another close loss for Vitality? That's the question. But again, they don't care about the fact that it's Mirage or that it's a loss streak. They're just trying to get to map 3. There's a major spot on the line, and Navi are as close as ever to getting it.
And a lot of eager teams looking to take a chunk out of Vitality if they do get sent down to the next round.
What will the call be for Vitality is the question. We haven't seen defaults, really. We've seen setups out of the spawn, whether it's fake mid control or some delayed A attacks, but clearly it seems like Vitality are calling all the way to the end of the round right out of spawn with some thought in mind. Will they want to follow frags? Do they want ladder room? Are they going to go back to B where they were successful on the entries? I think there is a lot of things to work through if you're Navi and figuring out what the best option for them is. And there is no better time to think about it than right now.
Crunch time.
Oh, and this is the play that Electronic didn't make all half.
Let's see if it's time.
He gets spotted. He has utility to use.
It's Apex's challenge. Oh, and it's Electronic's kill.
Oh, that's that confidence right there. And it's a deep smoke. He can walk to the back of it.
A lot of players trying to chase him from the top of mid. Smoke soon to fade.
Man, if he faces this smoke, there's one coming towards him via underpass, but he's got support to escape out of connector. They won't let him go. Zaiwu will go at the cost of his life.
3 kills back for Vitality off the top of mid. 2 cap players, and the underpass cleared. Man advantage established by Vitality. They caught them on the fallback. The cap players, they just wanted to punish that fight. They wanted to just end it then and there. And instead, a wounded Zaiwu, Magisk, and Masuda will just pause and calmly try to piece this picture together. A B split looking likely. And because these CT players are currently in rotation, there is nothing to stop them in window. There is nothing to poke them from con.
They're actually hoping that it's going to be late B. They're gambling towards this side of the map. I don't think Boomich is going to peek into the window. He's just looking for lurkers. So the fight is going to come right towards Perfecto. He's going to hear this molly.
Narrow angle, gets that first one. That's an excellent start for Perfecto. Dives back into the cover. We've got 20 seconds and 2 kills either way. Boomich with the headshot, and Navi finds 16. They survive the test of Vitality and will be going to the Antwerp Major.
They've qualified 2-0. 0-7 on Mirage or Vitality. And they'll have to continue to fight. And just because it's these two juggernauts going head-to-head in this situation, and Vitality have another chance to qualify to the Major, it doesn't mean they will. This is a scary spot for Vitality, and to come so close is not going to feel